Thank you. Sure. Jonah Nordine, senior. Eric Abramson, senior. Kelsey Gillick, senior. Brendan Pokey, senior. And Jaden Borseth, senior. Comment on the game. High school sports at its finest again. The two games that we were fortunate enough to play here at the Breslin Center sure were fun. Fun to coach. Had to be fun to play, and they were grinds. Tonight was an exciting ball game. I mean, nobody made a run at all. It was just grind it out every possession. Dealing with Titus is a nightmare on the defensive end. I thought we were phenomenal with him. Jonah Nordine, our cross-country star of the UP, was just outstanding on him. Foul trouble there in the fourth hurt a little bit because we had to switch off of him on there for a little bit just to get to the end of the game. And Titus was able to get to the rim a couple times and broke us down and found guys. But overall, man, the effort on defense, I couldn't be happier. This group, we've talked defense and grind and just making life miserable for other teams. And I think we did that down here, just like we did through the season. I mean, we're all pretty sad about the way things went down. I mean, overtime losses are always tough. Overtime loss in a state championship game is something else. But the fight and the grind that these guys bring to the court every night showed tonight in front of a big audience on the big stage in the biggest game that we can have as high school teams. I couldn't be prouder of these guys.
Coach, you had a really good second quarter. What do you think? Maybe you could pinpoint one thing you couldn't maintain that offense in the second half and overtime?
They did a good job of not allowing us much good stuff in the second half. And I think a little bit of what happened against St. Mary's on Thursday is we got wore down a little bit. I mean, we're grinding like that on defense. It's hard to stay fresh and quick on the offensive end. And, if you're going to sneak some rest on this team, you're going to have to sneak it on offense and not on defense because we get called out and these guys will call each other out on it if they see them slacking on D. So, offense is probably the only time to sneak anything. And, sometimes when you're in a grinder like this, and just the emotions of the whole week and everything, I think it wears on you a little bit. And I think offense is where that shows a little bit. And I don't think we moved the same way that we did. I mean, we run no structure offense at all. We are very just read the defense and keep the floor spread. And we've got guys that can put it on the floor and shoot it. So we use that. And sometimes when you're tired, you get a little sticky and not moving like you need to be.
Can you comment a little on Polk's second quarter there? He had a big frame.
I'm sorry, who's?
Polk.
Polk.
Yeah, sorry.
Polk, he did have a big second quarter. Our guys did a great job of finding him. He's kind of the piece that gets lost when you scout us and you see film on us because you see Jay. You see lots of Jay doing everything on the floor, especially offensively. Kelsey was so huge in the last game that you really have to stop that. Eric has been just phenomenal in the tournament run as well. Brendan gets kind of lost in that, and he's been hobbling around on two bad ankles since the start of the district, and he's probably actually more healthy now than he was in the regional and the quarter, even in the semis. So maybe a little bit of juice in those legs, and then guys just finding him. They were showing hard on our shooters and our drivers, and Brendan was the recipient of that.
Okay, Coach, we're all set. All right.